Okay. Should be back now. Alright, so we're trying to convince Rax. I really hope he decides to play this out. I mean, he's really good.
I think he can handle it. I think he just... What it was the Three Musketeer thing. Hold on a second. I'm on the air. Sorry about that. If anybody heard.
Alright, so...
Are we reeling him back in, or are we gonna get him onto this, or?
I hope so. I really hope so.
We can call Dr. Phil. He's straightened this right out.
Alright, he's gonna play again. He's gonna play again.
Alright, on.
Alright, let's get the map.
So we're headed off for a Rocky finals here. Which is okay, because we got him playing.
Some raw emotions flying.
It
is a stressful
brutal
game, man. I can't say I understand the frustration. Like,
for those of you that were worried about this patch and what was going to happen to 4 gates, you can obviously see that you can still 4 gate, yes.
I forgot that Myth Pegasus reminded me that the control line brings up those sweet nameplates, so I'm going to remember to do that for the next game.
I see. Hindsight, what Rax could probably have done, instead of investing in the ghosts so early and then not using them, would be to have gone tanks. That would have repelled that much better. Tanks are very devastating to Protoss units. Anything that comes out of a gateway, a tank will destroy. So, if you're playing Terran and you're versing Protoss that's forgetting like that, tanks are always a good option. Tanks are good.
Bunkers are great because you can repair them too.
Yeah, I mean, just...
Alright, we're going to go to Shattered Temple for game 2. Rax is kind of... I mean, he's right. He knows that this War Prism stuff's coming. If he knows it's coming, you know, I think he'll have something prepared to stop it. He's a good player. Alright, so let's get these guys in the game. I'm glad we've got... I mean, that'd be a terrible way for this to end, because these are 2 real good players. Big J...
I'm not gonna lie, Big J's looking pretty strong right now. Certainly at the top of silver, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah. He'll be out soon.
Yeah, he'll be out tonight. He'll be chilling with the diamonds here pretty quick.
Chilling with the diamonds. So apparently Big J thought Rax was quitting. But hopefully he'll get out of his game so we can get started.
Big J's quick to get into a game, man.
Yeah, he's always ready to play.
Yeah.
You're not in this game. I don't want you, Cass. Get out. Okay, Big J. This is not 2v2. Take these guys in 2v2.
Yeah, that would be interesting. We might have to set something up like that. I mean, later on cast where we do something else besides cast the tournament.
Huh?
I say we might be able to set something else up to where we cast something else besides a tournament.
Yeah. I tried, when I first set this up, I tried streaming while I was playing, and I was, silent. I, couldn't talk and play. Every once in a while, I'd be like, well, I'm expanding now. I was just like, this is useless. Alright, and we're getting into game 2 on Shattered Temple. Between Rax
Heads will
and Big
roll.
J. Emotions running high. I don't know. Soap opera things happening. It's interesting. I mean, I feel like, it speaks a little bit to what kind of StarCraft player you are, how you like when I get, beat like that, in a way, obviously Rax feels like that was kind of cheese or whatever. I play a lot better because I get really angry. I feel like he'll be the same way because he was pissed. He was really
this is a great reflection on why Blizzard's playing around with the warp gate tech.
Big J's at 150 APM.
There's a lot of animosity and stuff towards
people
four
are
gates.
So loyal towards their races too.
Yeah,
I mean it's kind of cool, I think. And Rax is going to do. He's immediately going for a cross position scout. It looks like, which is going to be correct. So that's a lucky guess.
a lot of people don't realize is when they're four-gating like that, they're spending all their or all their money and all their time against your base. You have an opportunity to build up.
Mm-hmm. I'm surprised. Why did he scout cross positions? That's very odd. Usually you scout the close position first and kind of work your way around, but it worked out for him in this case.
Yeah, I scout
all of Big J's probes are chasing him away. He's pulled every probe. I wonder if he's going to try something real sneak. He should not be pulling all his probes. I don't know what he wants to try, why he wants to get a probe out so badly, but it's not worth it. Rack's going to steal a gas. That's kind of... Oh, and now that wasn't really useful because there's another gas that Big J can take, so... I mean, he'll cancel it, basically, when he gets down to low enough health. And looks like Big J might be going for some kind of expand. He's putting his gateway down on the low ground, going to block this choke off right here. And that will let him secure an expansion much easier. And Rax walling off again, taking his gas.
Typical build from Big J. Mm-hmm. He tends to build like that. Puts his power up on top of the cliff and then builds his stuff on the bottom to block off the chokes.
Now, we saw him do the same thing in that PvP, and that looks pretty scary for him. He wasn't really ready, although, in fairness, he went for the cannon rush. It looks like he's not going to do the cannon rush, which is smart. So this is actually much different. Big J still hasn't scouted his opponent, or has he? Yes, he has, and he's hiding this probe over here, so that's interesting. I wonder if he'll... I'm not really sure what he's going to do with that probe.
He's going to mine.
Why not? Go over there, take some minerals. Cybernetic core going out in that reactor.
You're seeing new high-level play as it's being invented.
He's gonna mine out that entire patch. So, when Rax tries to expand there's nothing left.
That'd be pretty brutal.
Apparently, this build by Big J was taught to him by a member of Clan Infinity, who is rooting for him, so Big J's got one in his fan club at least. Although Rax might not be there.
I don't know, he may have two in his fan club if he can bring it home today, because he's impressing the hell out of me.
Yeah. Big J hiding this probe once again.
Although he's sticking his Cybernetics core out there in the open.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I understand why you do it, but it can come back to bite you if there's some early pressure. I mean, not having stalkers is brutal. It's really brutal. Okay.
Or God forbid he gets it in the middle of it teching.
Right, and then oh my God, gets warp gate 8 minutes in the game. Tech lab coming down in that second barracks. I wonder if he'll go for that engineering bay again. Maybe some quick goes. And he scout. Oh, see now? Look at Rax has learned. He's looking for that proxy pylon. He's going to take that probe out, and this throws a huge. I mean, there's
now
no
Big
way
J has no presence on his side of the map.
Yeah, there's no way he's getting another pylon in there, another probe in there. I mean, that's the sign of a really good player. He's learning from his previous games and takes that probe out. I mean, he didn't even look out there last game. So already looking like Rax, is gearing up for what he basically is expecting this Warp Prism play, and I expect it too. Big J's been doing it frequently. He is throwing down his expansion, so that is certainly a little bit different, and I like that a lot. I'm always a fan of the big macro plays. Already building a bunker, Rax is. Obviously, because Protoss can't. If Protoss could build bunkers, that would be interesting.
Big J's finished his wall here.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm not sure how much of a wall is going to do against Terran player
Right, he can
and
set
tanks.
up siege tanks and, just shell that. And that's like what you said, sticking your Cybernetics core out there. Or even if, let's say he gets 2 of these pylons, that powers down a lot of those buildings. So that's a little risky. Only 19 harvesters for Rax or 20 harvesters versus the 26 of Big J. That obviously with the Chrono Boost and 2 Nexuses.
Rax with the initiation push.
Yeah. But if Jay can hold this, he's gonna be a great spot. Warp Gate Tech just finished for him, so I think he would be able to hold it. And now he can pump double the SCVs or double the probes. He's got Chrono Boost. He can just macro up and go for a huge death ball, basically. Hopefully we'll see Rax throw down an expansion soon, or make something happen. One Zealot coming out to scout. He's going to get torn apart by this little bio ball. Oh, nope. Turns around just in time. Robo for Big J. He's going to get an Observer. He's got that rallied right into the main. Now, I'm interested to see what his game plan is here. Right now, he's just teching up a little bit. He's got Combat Shield, Concussive Shell, and Stim all queued. You don't want to queue those up. They take so long to research each one.
His CV count right now is Big J with 30 probes and Rax with 23 probes.
Mm-hmm.
It's not good.
That's only going to get worse for Rax. Yeah, Big J's got a big he's macroing up really hard. He doesn't really have the production yet to support all this, I don't think. I like to see those buildings come down a little bit later.
Well, he is establishing a big presence, though. Things are blocked off. It's going to be hard getting into those probes there. He's got more probes than Rax does.
If Rax doesn't get an expansion down, I'm going to say in like the next 45 seconds to 1 minute, it's going to be really, really hard for him. I mean, he still hasn't started one. He's getting siege tech, so basically his only shot right now is basically siege up, keep Big J contained, which is going to be tough since Big J's going to be outproducing him, and then just try to take the map. That's going to be really hard to do since Big J's going to... he's going to have Colossus soon. Not soon, but like once the siege happens, he'll be able to get Colossus.
Dual upgrades going, weapons and armor.
That's awesome.
For Big J.
That's great. That's really the sign of knowing the game. We do have a Ghost coming out. Oh, I really hope he gets a nuke.
No upgrade yet for Rax.
Yeah, since all those buildings are in front, if he could just nuke that front, that'd be so awesome. Like, put a Ghost right behind this gold SCV patch, and then nuke the front. Or nuke anything. I just like nukes, basically, is what we can summon from this. And here comes a push! Oh, nice force fields. They trap him. He does get out, and that tank's going to start to go to work. Big J needs to be careful. That tank's going to start ripping him apart. He does focus it down, and now he's going to be able to break out of this, I think. And he's going to start marching towards Rax's base. He's got his expansion secured. No expansion for Rax. Stim not even close to finish.
Oh, boy.
And this is looking bad. This is looking really bad
boy.
for Rax. And he doesn't have the warp bins to blame it on this time. He just got out-macroed. I mean, that's exactly what happened.
Big J's got observers out on the field. He knows what's going on, and no scams from Rax.
He's playing a great game. And Rax, I think, is going to fall to 2-0. It's not looking so good for him. Ghost making a valiant stand. Wow. That's a bad death if you're a Ghost. That didn't sound very happy. This one siege tank.
Took it like a man.
I don't know. I think he's a little Java Queen. He's like, ugh! Marines just fall or die. They're like, there's no drama in it. Big J just going to march right up to the siege tank, knock it down.
Using the tank to tank. It's not good.
That's not the best strategy. And, again, Rax leaves with no GG.
No GG. Uh-oh.
I don't know what he can blame it on this time. I mean,
I don't know if we can squeeze a third game out of him.
I hope so. Yep.
And next. Okay, we got it.
Cool.